Welcome to a crazy corner of YouTube where the trolls come out to play. It's turgid, toxic, nasty, and wicked. You better watch what you say. Some come for laughs, some come for fights. You'll see love, but oh, the hate ignites. Click subscribe, take the ride. You never know what's on the other side. Welcome to a crazy corner of YouTube where the dark and twisted roam. Be careful, friend, don't be like Matt Taylor, or you'll end up with the criminal record alone. Drama's brewing, scandals in the making. Every click's a new mistake. Comments flying, tempers rising. It's a risk you're gonna take. Some seek the fame, some seek the thrill. But beware, it's a bitter pill. Watch your back, stay track. This wild ride you can't retract. Welcome to a crazy corner of YouTube where the dark and twisted roam. Be careful, friend, don't be like Matt Taylor, or you'll end up with the criminal record alone. Alone, alone, alone. In the shadows of the screen, where reality seems so mean, you'll find the truth harsh and clean in this digital machine. Welcome to our crazy corner of YouTube where the dark and twisted roam. Be careful, friend, don't be like Matt Taylor, or you'll end up with the criminal record alone. Don't click that link, take the dive. Welcome to where we thrive. But tread lightly, don't be blind. In a corner, lose your mind.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's Matt Taylor 8 o'clock show. It's Tuesday, the 8th of July, 2025. You're watching broadcasting live from Brighton and all that jazz. Just imagine me and my jazz hands going, yeah! And then imagine in your mind fireworks going off in the background. And then I want you to smell the exotic citrus smells of a vibrant, bubbling summer. I was warned recently not to put up private information because it just gets turned and twisted and used against you. So I'm unfortunately able to tell you how my day's been, except to say I've had a private day, if you know what I mean. Is that an AI supermodel? Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. That's me, mate. That's me with big boobs. I've actually, I never went through and printed it, and I should do. I put together, don't know why I'm admitting this live on YouTube, but I put together a calendar of me. So I've got 12 pictures like this. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Yeah, but I was a bit of a skin flint. I think it was nothing. It was under £20. But I thought, no, can I justify £16 on a calendar? Of course I could. It wasn't about the money. It was about that I would be coming downstairs and looking at myself with boobs every morning. That's the first thing that felt quite a bit wrong about it. And then also, when my magical imaginary girlfriend comes to stay, I mean, she's going to look at it and think, what the fuck? No, seriously, she would look at my calendar with me with big boobs from January, December, and she would look at me and go, "What the fuck have I been with for the last 8 years?" It's not funny. So yeah, no, on decency grounds, I decided I won't go ahead with it. But I've still got the pictures, and they make fantastic avatars, if I may say so myself. I know there's something wrong there, isn't there? There's something wrong there. But you know, I certainly don't know. So, like I said, private day today. It's not particularly conclusive to a peaceful and dignified life without everything you do, everything I share with you on these shows, you know, then gets twisted by you, by the audience, contacting the social services and twisting what I say. You know, it is actually a kick in the balls, quite frankly. It's kicking the balls, and I'm very upset with my audience. Of course, you know, there's people I'm not upset with who are totally blameless. But it's all those people who just smirk and smile and talk behind my back. It's all you people that really kick me in the balls, you know. And it takes me back to the Thomas Niedermeyer days, where he was so angry that he felt justice wasn't served. He was so righteous in himself that I should be in prison, that he actually took it into his own hands to set me up for prison. It's like, well, if it isn't going to happen, we're going to make it happen because you deserve it. It's been quite a fantastical journey since then. It was just as it wasn't Thomas Niedermeyer. It was all the mice gang. And you know who I'm talking about. And I can name names. I'm more than happy to name names. And I will name names for the sake of chronology and for the better understanding of the wider audience. You know, the people who were involved with Danny Jones, real name Lyndon Warden, AJ Lashbrook, Brian Hansford, Eric Scrackbitch, and Thomas Niedermeyer, and the mouse, whoever the mouse is. You know, Thomas Niedermeyer, apparently he was a professor in a Bavarian university, and he used to get his interns to kind of like troll me and to put in and daily reports against me. And so it's, you know, that's the audience that I'm left scratching my head with, you know. And so I'd love to tell you about what a great day I had today, but it's private. Well, I have to keep it private, because, you know, the nasty out of you watching, and you know who you are, the nasty ones. You've made it unpalatable to now host a YouTube channel in which you talk candidly and honestly about your day and your life, and you've just tainted it because you then pass on and twist what I say onto the social services, painting me as the monster that you're so desperate to paint me. Matt Taylor, the biggest monster in the UK. It is absolutely astonishing that I'm still going. And many people who have been in my position. It's not just me who suffered this. You know, and there's a lot more people who have suffered the same and more. So that's why, you know, I'm certainly not a victim, even though technically I am. I've been very fortunate and lucky throughout this. And that goes down to my life experience. I couldn't have handled this without my life experience. And today's day I've had, it was a life experience, which I'd love to share with you, because I love sharing stuff about myself and my lived experience. But I'm unable to, because we've got the likes of James Hine and his Project Nitwits recording everything I say and passing it on to third parties. And of course, when we say recording everything I say, it's common knowledge that we've got pests out there who take their hard drives on holiday with them, recording everything too. I mean, why on earth is anyone playing something of mine that was first posted in 2019, for example? I mean, if that's not obsession, I don't know what is. And we all know what it is, but there's a lot of people who are too scared to speak out about the vermin, because you know that if the vermin turn on you, you would not be able to handle it. And I understand it. And in all probability, you wouldn't be able to handle it. Just like 13 people weren't able to handle being called thieves during the post office scandal, the post office computer glitch, computer systems miscalculation scandal. Whew. So yeah, really good day, thanks. Really, I can't tell anything about it, it's private. But without telling you anything about it, it's absolutely brilliant. Well, up there, one of the best days I've had my whole life. It's just like milestones are hit and decisions and actions were made on that day that dictate the next foreseeable future. You know what I mean? You make your own future, and you make your own future by making decisions and actions. And today was definitely an action day for me, in which I was at a certain place at a certain time to achieve a certain satisfaction, so to say, a certain joint opportunity, memory that will last a lifetime. And it's moments like that, like I say, guide you for your next part of your journey. Do I sound paranoid? Interesting. I'm paranoid because I want to tell you about my life and what I've done today. But James Hine and his nitwits are recording everything. And so, yeah, I think that's where the paranoia comes in. You know, everything I'm getting recorded, and they go, oh, we can turn that and we can twist that. And if we tell that then, and then this, and forget out, don't put that in there, just mention this side of it, we can really do them over. You know, we can do Matt Taylor over. Because that's all what it seems to me, and that is paranoid. Actually, that is paranoid. But then again, when the social services get anonymous calls from James Hine and his nitwits, am I being paranoid? It actually is happening, isn't it? Big shout out to Rule Britannia. Rule Britannia was kind enough, new subscriber. I hope you're not regretting your decision. Like I said, you know, it was suggested, you know, you got to keep certain things private because the audience are nasty. They twist and turn and report you to the social services over things that they deem are a crime or they deem are abmoral or immoral. So I was just having so for that reason, I can't tell you what day I've had, but it's been a lovely day. And I hope you've had a good day too. But anyway, I'm just so fortunate to live on the coast. And when it's lovely and hot, lovely breeze, not going to be as hot for us as you lot inland. We've got a lovely breeze, and it's just so nice to be out by the water. No regrets, good. I've just had a lovely day. Can't say no more, because the audience are a bunch of tail tits, quite frankly. I think I summed it up, fair enough. It's pretty much kind of like, scuppers me as a radio host. Oh, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. As a YouTube host, and who relies on my day's activities for my content. It kind of scuppers the show a bit, yeah, when I can't tell you about my day because it's private. Big hello to Sinbad. We like a bit of Sinbad. Glad you can join me. Another day of sunstroke, quite frankly. I did wear my cap, so it wasn't as bad as it would have been. Yeah, so listen. If you haven't been to Brighton recently, I really do suggest you come down for a visit. It's an absolute awesome place. Don't particularly recommend driving there. And then you don't want to drive down to Brighton. For a number of reasons I won't bore you with. But train and bus, really reliable, frequent. So if you do come down Brighton, come down on the train, come down on the bus, and just enjoy a wonderful day down the beach. It's absolutely wonderful at Brighton. Brighton is just alive in any season, but it's particularly vibrant and brilliant in the summer. I do like to be beside the seaside. It's such a lovely song, isn't it? And I do intend to do a live from an 8:00 show from the seafront pretty soonish. Yeah, it'll be cool. It's all a bit of fun, and it's so disappointing that certain members of the audience feel as if they've got the moral duty to contact the social services and complain about a day out with me and my son. You really should come out of the shadows and talk to me face to face, because what you did there was cowardly. It was absolutely cowardly, and just sums up what is wrong with every Satanist out there. You do it behind the scenes. You do it snidey. You snidey little smells. That's what you are. You're snidey, you're little, and you smell. You talking about Brighton? I suppose I could go as far as Chichester. We'll see if I go as far as Chichester. I might get Bognor Regis in there. Well, that'd be a big chunk of the south, that would. Maybe. I'll think about it. I'm sorry everyone, I was just talking to myself. Oh God, that's a sign of me going mad, isn't it, eh? The sign of me going mad. Oh, quiet crowd tonight. Quiet crowd. We're only nearly coming up to 20 minutes in, mate. We've hardly started, mate. We're like a third of the way through. Someone's got to start, showing us their hairy armpits. Otherwise, this orgy ain't gonna start at all, is it? Anyway, it's only natural to feel a bit horny. Oh, yes, I'm looking forward to going to Kaiser Chiefs on the 27th. Party on the beach. Going with my daughter. It's going to be awesome. I've been to Kaiser Chiefs before with her mother. Do like a bit of Kaiser Chiefs. So that's looking forward to that. Yeah, so we've got high plans for the summer. Keeping it private. I'd love to talk to you about it, but people's phone up their social services. I've noticed the chat is a bit quiet about that. No one's really kind of like making anything to say about that. Remember that story I told you of Lewis had a little swim in the river? That got reported to social services. Yeah. You know, we've got this guy called James Hind and his Project Nitwits, most probably all fragments of his twisted imagination. And no one is is condemning it, do they? Shocking. Mind you, you can do what you want against Matt Taylor, can't you? He's like a non-persona. There's a lot of rules to apply on the internet, but when it comes to Matt Taylor, no, I won't bother, thanks. You go, oh, why is that? Oh, I heard loads of bad things about him from AJ. Oh yeah, AJ's top lad. He is. AJ's a top lad, mate. You know, whatever AJ says is just spot on. It's like gold. The guy's such a knowledgeable person, you know. You don't really need to think of yourself when you've got people like AJ around, because they'll just tell you what to think, and you can rely on the fact that if AJ says, no mate, this is how it is, you'll know that is how it is, because AJ, you know, he gets his proof and he does his research. You know, he doesn't do anything without evidence. AJ's like, you know, a model to us all that we all look at and we aspire to be. And so, of course, if AJ says Matt Taylor is a wrong one, well, you know, no more said. And then, you know, you have to understand, not only is it AJ saying that, it's also Danny Jones. Yeah, Danny Jones, Hoax Police, says it in the name. You know, hoax. It's a hoax police. It's just the authority in his hoax police just means it don't matter if he uses a false name. It don't matter. What he says is just as valid as AJ. What AJ says. They're both like champions of the truth. That's why we don't have to think. Because AJ and Danny Jones have done all the thinking for us. And of course, it's not just Danny Jones and AJ. It's Wavy. It's Brian, aka Eric's Crack Script. And then it's all the Mouse Gang. And yeah, who never show their face or reveal their true names. These are the people we should follow. Yeah, of course. And they all say Matt Taylor is an absolutely despicable Jimmy Savile, you know, horrible P word, on word, any word you have word. He's all of them. And he should really be locked up. And not for our good, but for his own good. That's how mad he is. And so, yeah, I mean, rules apply, but not to Matt Taylor. No. I'm not having him here on my panel. I'm not having him anywhere live near me. Because AJ tells me he's a wrong'un. And I don't care if AJ has got a conviction for animal cruelty. He said it was a travesty of justice. He said that the RSPCA weren't there to protect animals. He said that he was disciplining his dog. And so, yeah, there was a miscarriage of justice with AJ, because he weren't beating that dog. In fact, AJ's told us in his own words that he clenched his fist and the dog jumped up repeatedly and hit his clenched fist. So obviously the dog was enjoying being hit because he jumped up to AJ's clenched fist. But to suggest that Matt Taylor is a victim of police corruption or judicial corruption or judicial incompetence or police incompetence is absolutely absurd. No. Everything that's been said about Matt Taylor is true. That's where the system works. That's where the system gets it right. And, you know, and that's really the narrative that's going on out there, which people buy. People are buying that. And I can't actually name names, funny enough, because so many people have brought it. So many people have brought the bullshit being spouted about me by the likes of AJ, Danny Jones, Eric Scrackbitch, and the Mice Gang. Hello, Katie. I trust you've had a lovely day. I've had a lovely day, but I can't talk about it. Got to keep it on the private, you know. Got to keep it on the private because too many people will ring in and report you to the social services. Oh, does it sound I'm a bit paranoid? It does, doesn't it? It does turn you. And that's something I noticed. Hello, Justin, by the way. Hello, Katie. And that was something I noticed reading my 2021 diary. How radicalised I was. And actually, to be fair, I don't think I've come out of it, which is quite scary. I'm still somewhat radicalised because James Hind reports me to the social services for, you know, being there when Lewis had a dip in the river on a hot summer's day. You know, why on earth was James Hind or a member of his Project Nightwatch ringing up social services complaining that Lewis jumped into the river? Totally safe to do so. What's their business? But no one will ever say anything bad about that, would they? No one will condemn that. Or keep quiet. All keep quiet when they do something really, really nasty. When they do something really, really criminal, you just be quiet. We're not going to say a word about it because he's on our side. And we don't raise any objections to anyone who does anything nasty if they're on our side. Yes, indeed, Matt has been through an awful lot. Wow. As you have, Katie, yeah. Everyone has been under the cosh. Some people have had it worse than others. And I know now. And ultimately, let's not worry about ourselves. The kids are going through it still. Kids are going through it because we've spent so long arguing over the letters that come before abuse. It don't matter what kind of abuse it is. Abuse is abuse. Tactics used to intimidate, harass, and harm, distress. Yeah. Yeah, and it will stop. It will stop when the people who are doing it are brought to check. You know, we all know who's doing it. You know, we all know who's doing it. Katie says sometimes silence is best. The children go through it, yes. And you know, child abuse is emotional, it's physical, and it's sexual. And having even one of them, or all of them, or two, or one out of three, you know, it still scars you as an adult. Only yesterday is something being done about something in 2015, 10 years, yeah. Is something being done about something in 2015? Point. You know, I was thinking about is the world just as polluted as it was 2015? The gaslighting is always around us, unfortunately. I know the gaslighting is such a fierce weapon, isn't it? Gaslighting is such an effective tool to confuse the audience and maneuver the narrative. Oh, poor Katie. Last 3 weeks have been down. I've been sad. Oh, Katie. Sorry to hear. you know, and it's good to share. So, you know, I think maybe that's something I'd like to throw out to the audience. If you are feeling down, sad or lonely, share, reach out and share with someone how you're feeling, because it helps. It helps. First heard the term gaslighting in 2015. Yes. He's so brave. You know, I just think we've all got stories that no one else knows about us, and usually those are the stories you don't share with people are the ones that are the most traumatic, are the most heartbreaking, are the most real, because in everyone's story reveals who they really are. You know what I mean? And yeah, so Kate says time will tell. Well, you have been brave, you know. Hey, 1000 has blocked me. How rude. Why is it rude? Hip smoker. Why do you think it's rude? Do you think maybe what can you think would have led Katie to do that against you? It's interesting. Do you think you've done absolutely nothing to warrant being blocked? Never give up, Katie. So, of course, the grim death toll in the Texas floods have surpassed 100, with a large proportion being children. Again, heartbreakingly tragic. Enough for some people to say, fuck God, I'm going to start following the devil. What kind of God is this who allows such torment? But hey, listen, you know, the spirit life may be the home, and life is the away visit. I just blocked Pip Smoker as well. Oh, right, okay, so that's interesting. Pip Smoker, both Katie and Justin, because I've done nothing. All right, okay. Poor Pip Smoker doesn't feel as if he's done anything to warrant being blocked. How interesting. Not an option, says Katie. Keep your head up. Over to Sinbad. Oh, look, we've got a blocked scandal developing, everyone. We'll get to the bottom of it. We shall get to the bottom of it. In comes Sinbad. Because she blocked me. She blocked me just Pip Smoker because she thought I was Danny West. So go figure. Oh, right. So that's fair enough. I mean, yeah. That's fair enough. If they think you're Danny West and they've blocked you previously and you've come in with a new account and they suspect you being Danny West, yeah, it's only logical that they'd block you again. Justin says, Katie, sometimes blocking is the correct thing to do. Oh, look at Justin sounding all kind of like mature and level-headed. Sometimes, darling, the only option to do is just to block them. Block the bastards. Katie, very true. Protect your peace. Yes, that's good advice. You know, if whatever reincarnation or identity, if you are or in somebody else's mind identifying as someone they don't like and who brings them discord, distress, It's only right and proper to protect one's well-being to follow Katie's advice in protecting your peace. And blocking is the favoured method to protect one's peace. Sinbad says, Justin has blocked you now too, Pip Smoker. They will find it funny. Thank God. So this is going to be interesting because we'll have, in a way, a 1, 2, 3 three-way conversation. Because I'll be talking to Pip Smoker and Sinbad will be leaving messages in the chat that I'd be able to read. But yet Justin and Katie won't be able to read. You must be Danny too, Pip Smoker. Oh, there you go. That's how I took it too, Pip Smoker. Good news. Illusions. Oh gosh. Danny West is a good actor. What are you on about? Why are you bringing an actor? What's this? Danny West is a good actor. What are you on about? No, Justin, have never blocked me. He likes to gaslight and lie. Oh, I don't think that's very fair. In my personal encounter with Justin, he doesn't come across as a liar. Certainly not. I was talking to him in chat, Pit Smoker. Seems a nice guy, to be fair. There you go. Yeah, Justin is a nice guy. In fact, he's a very nice guy. Oh, I find you lot cowards by not revealing your name, but that's just me. Trent Shelton vid from years back helped regarding protecting one's peace. Good, thanks for sharing. Nearly finished. 100% Pip Smoker. Justin can't finish what he started. What's this? By Katie. Mentally, that is. If things in life aren't adding up, start subtracting. Much going on without adding more. Yes. Yeah, of course. One of a famed phrase, word of wisdom from Katie. If things in life aren't adding up, start subtracting. There's too much going on without adding to it, without adding more. You've been abused by these people, Katie. You deserve respect. Absolutely, Katie does, yeah. Being nice to him hurt his ego. Oh, did it? Justin couldn't block a punch, says Pip Smoker. Oh, God. You're very upset, aren't you? And his narcissistic. Oh, do you like getting that out of your system? Go on. I was about Danny West, Matt. So is Danny West an actor? Is he? Oh, get it all out of your system, everyone. Come on. Not forgetting yourself, your resilience. Yes. That's good. We're all up to speed. You know, there is a concept of just being civil to each other, rather than calling people narcissistic creeps. You know. Look at this. Is that really what we want? Banded about, Sinbad? Look, to be fair, right? I don't know how old you are, but that doesn't sound very mature to me. That sounds a bit childish, really. It's like throwing the stone because everyone else has put their stones down. You know, it's calling people delusional whilst hiding behind a fake name. I just think it looks bad myself. I've never abused anyone, but I will not be bullied by a prize prick. Oh, that's a nice compliment. At least Sinbad thinks Justin has got a prize prick. But then again, yeah. Why would Justin elaborate on his prick, calling it a prize? Oh, please. Honestly, it's just dribble, Sinbad. No, I was talking to Danny in chat, Matt. Oh, who's Danny now? Is Pip Smoker meant to be Danny? So why don't you just say Pip Smoker? Spend the day abusing others, yes. If you mean Pip Smoker, say Pip Smoker. You just bring Danny into the equation. You're a nutter. Look, Matt, narcissists never admit to what they are. Well, you never admit to who you are, so you must be a narcissist by definition. So you reckon Pip Smoker is Danny? No, I was talking to Danny. So what Danny were you talking to in the chat? Do you mean Pip Smoker? You know what, mate? I don't actually understand, because there's so much gaslighting going on, as has already been mentioned. Well, okay, you can go, but we know who they are. They've put, we know who they are. They don't hide. They admit. If someone says, "Is your name Justin P?" he'll go, "Yeah." And then if Katie says, "Is your name Katie B?" she'll go, "Yeah." You know, they admit to it, but you admit to jack shit. So don't make out it's a hypocrite. You know what I mean? Because again, it kind of like falls on deaf ears. Because it's not a legit criticism. It's not a legit whatever you call it. It's just not legit. It's not worthy of being argued against. It's quite embarrassing, really, to be fair. I won't give you any numbers. It's a bit embarrassing, isn't it? Yeah, funny enough. Yeah, okay, Sinbad, why are you accentuating his prick? Why are you accentuating his prick? Do you want it or something? Up to them how they choose to spend their most equitable value, time. They can spend it more wisely. 81,000 sounds like a crazy motorway. Come on, Pip Smoker, can we, the only one who's flinging around insults are now Sinbad and Pip Smoker. And I can easily ban you both. It's no skin off my nose. Are you thick, Matt? I was talking to Danny in a chat. Are you thick, Matt? I said I was talking to Danny so where's Danny? What chat? Is it in another chat you're talking about? Have you asked me who I am, Matt? Have I asked you? Everyone thinks you're Danny West. Whoever Danny West is, because obviously that isn't his name. I've never asked who you are. Staying anonymous is the best thing. Well, yeah, well done you. Well, perhaps I should have a rule now. Nobody who's anonymous is welcome on MattTaylorTV. I've not denied anything apart from being Danny West, you fool. Well, okay, what Danny were you talking to? You said you've been talking to Danny in a chat. What Danny in the chat are you alluding to? Because you're confusing me. And you know how easy it is to confuse me. I think you have had it in your mouth a few times. Well, you implying I've had a prick in my mouth a few times? Is that what you're saying? Look, mate, I'm seriously thinking I'm going to finish this off by banning you two. So look, I'm going to give you both the last warning, okay, Sinbad and Pip Smoker. From now on, just be friendly, okay? No more insults. No more digs, right? We'll all just be nice. And we'll finish up the last 15 minutes. Oh, thank you ever so much. I appreciate you being one of my top fans. Appreciate it, Pip Smoker, or whoever you are. It's quite with a shiver down my spine, thinking you could be anyone. You know, you could be anyone. You could be one of my most hated detractors who've gone out their way to destroy me. Talking to me now, it's quite chilling, really. Oh, right, here we go, Sinbad. I have talked to Danny West in a chat, not this one. Now, do you get it? Right, okay, yes, I get it. Thank you. Right. I'll just come back under another name. Oh, there you go. And that's exactly why I don't block people. Because it's just like, it's those hit-ems where you just pop up again. You know what I mean? I know. That's why I don't bother blocking people. Kate says, I did see Taffy is live. There was a new Danny West account in there. I blocked that one too. Well done, you. Ahead of the game. Yeah, and quite frankly, you know, if you know who the person is and you block them once and they come back under a sock account, of course you'll just keep blocking them. You know, it goes without saying. I certainly would. Oh, here we go. Sinbad. Stop gaslighting and acting foolish, Matt. You are 59 now. Act it. Oh, look. I'm certainly not 59 now. Okay. And I've warned you. Can you start, you know? Katie, it looks like their gaslighting is not working. I'm not even 50. It's private, my age. My age is private. It's all gone pear-shaped for them. You said you're just blocking us. Look. And why are you bringing this guy into it? Okay, well done, Pip Smoker. I'm very happy for you. Very happy for you. You know, a lot of people think AJ's a top guy. A lot of people think Danny Jones is a top guy. Right, Sinbad. Getting really close, mate. Because blocking you won't work, I've decided I'll use timeouts. Yeah. I'm going to use timeouts. Hello, Lenny. No more lives. What happened? Are you talking about, yeah. Yes, that's right. Right, Sinbad, what on earth are you on about? Why not, Matt? Your friends do when they think every new face is... Look, I'm not interested, mate. Oi, oi. Oh, Sinbad and Pip Smoker. V2 now. Oh, so we've got quite a clone of Pip Smoker. How interesting. Oh, look. So that's another one of his accounts. So Pip Smoker's coming in on 2. Wow. If I was to say who's the coward between Justin and Pip Smoker, it would be Pip Smoker. Oh, that's nice. Katie's just blocked the second Pip. Like it. Oh, so they're really only changing the accounts to come in for your benefit, Katie and Justin. They want you to read what they want to say. How interesting. Definitely not me, says Pip Smoker. No, do you forget what you say in a conversation, mate? You were having less than 5 minutes ago. Yeah, but I am a hypocrite, mate, and I love changing my mind. I am a hypocrite. Hello, Lenny. Lenny. Really? What was that? I've forgotten totally what I said. Good to have Lenny in the house. Listen, shall we take it into a second hour? Shall we take it into a second hour? Now, look, I'm not going to put up Sinbad's comments anymore. I fell asleep. I was out earlier buying Club Orange. Heat wave on the way Thursday. Yes. Listen, I think I'm going to wrap it up in an hour, everyone. Pace it out, mate. Pace it out. Oh, well, you know, I am technically a daddy. I am a father. I'm a father to 2 children. And uncle to 2 nieces. Yeah, I'm a family man. Definitely I'm a family man. Superman Friday. Yes. I'm totally skint, actually. I got 44 pounds to last me Monday. So I don't think I'll be watching Superman. I mean, I have got some cash reserves, but I don't want to break into my cash reserves. So I may have to miss Superman on the weekend. I must say the Cadbury's Dark Milk Bar is really nice, rich and creamy. Oh, love a bit of chocolate. Love a bit of chocolate. So I don't know what's going on about the reviews for Superman. Initially, they were really bad. They were saying the film's just a hopscotch of scenes all thrown into one, you know. But then people are saying, you know, is this a marketing ploy saying, putting out how bad this movie is, when actually it's fucking brilliant. So that had the first cut of stuff was really bad reviews. Is it a marketing ploy? And then it's coming out saying, look, actually it isn't that bad. And so maybe on the weekend it could be a whopper. You know, summer's out, the sun's out. Perfect to watch Superman. Oh, get off. Get off. Yes, we have an Odeon close by. Yeah. Oh, Sinbad. Look, we'll wrap it up. Lenny says, James Gunn, isn't he the Guardians of the Galaxy director? That might give an indicator of what it is like. Yes. Yes, indeed. Right, I'm just going to finish off the show by giving Sinbad a timeout. Yay! Love it. You've got a timeout of 10 seconds. Yeah. Met my hearties. Right. Thank you. It's been an hour. I'll let you get on with your night. I shall get on with mine. Lenny son, Marlon Brando's performance as Superman, his finest ever performance. Well, what do you think was a better performance? Marlon Brando as Jor-El, or as that fat general in Apocalypse Now? I'd have to say Apocalypse Now. That was some kind of far out performance being given there. But then again, his Kal-El was really good. Right, I don't mess about. I'm like Donald Trump, I am. Yes, time me out because you can not handle the truth. It's like some spoiled children. Oh, Sinbad. No, it's just because it's annoying, Sinbad. Because the whole show, you've just been whinging the whole fucking show. And you've been, you've actually quite like ruined the flow. Oh, we've got a new name. Miles McPherson, Godfather. Yes, brilliant in there, wasn't he? But you've actually ruined the flow. Yeah. So that's why I timed you out. Not because of anything else. It's just because you've been a right boring bastard the whole fucking time. But anyway, it's in the last minute, everyone. Matt, Trevor Howard was also a judge in Superman 79. Wow. I would never have known. But anyway, thanks everyone for joining me. I'm going to play out with a promotional play out. So you've got another 3 minutes to say your goodnights. Let me just make sure I get that. Matt Taylor promos. Oh, lovely, jubbly, lovely. And God willing, what I mean is, if I'm still alive, I shall see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. It's been an hour. Good night. Thank you. Let's do it again soon.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.